think I'm live. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. You see me on? I am on. I'm on, everybody. I hope this is everybody. It says it's live. So it is live. This is Mr. Charles. And Carlos had to get off to try to get back on. He'll be back on. John Woodhouse had to get back on. So just hang in there with us. Okay, Joe. I'll call you later. Bye bye. Hello, everybody. Charles, we've been trying to get on this podcast since 7 o'clock. So sometimes the things just don't work. And I'm going to go ahead and get my man, John, a.k.a. Woody Pop. You know, can you hear me? See me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got a new video. It's a little still.
My videos, man. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We working out.
Okay.
Well, I'm on. So everybody, this is Mr. Charles. I know a lot of you guys are on there about what's going to happen today. We got, I call him the legendary John Woodhouse Jr. on this evening. And there's a thing that we all have. Me, John, and Carlos are all juniors. So we're just trying to tell y'all something right now.
Okay. That's what's
so we're going to go ahead and until Carlos get on, John, we're going to go ahead and get started with you and just tell people about John Woodhouse.
Oh, about John Woodhouse. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm a family man. Married with kids. I got one child, one daughter. She just turned 9 years old. A hardworking man. I DJ. I line dance. I just like to have fun, you know. So that's pretty much as far as the overall with John Woodhouse, aka Woody Pop, my line dance name. Just catch y'all.
How long you been dancing? How long you been dancing, John?
Since 2008. So I want to say 16 years. Yeah, about 16 years.
So I was 07. I was 07. So yeah, you're right. We got Carlos back on here.
Oh, there you go.
Is he on here? Let me get him in here. There he is. Mr. Carlos. He can get his own stuff on. I forgot he administrator. Come on, join us, Carlos.
What's up, y'all?
There you go.
What up? There you go. Money maker.
What's
always
up, man?
on the road. Getting that paper.
I was dancing for a while. You said 08, 09. Y'all, I wasn't even line dancing. I was thinking about it.
Yeah. It's funny because I actually started stepping and salsa first. So I was doing that first. And I kind of got out of it because of so I back in the day I used to be in the club a lot. And my favorite song will come on and I'd be like, "Ooh, come on, let's go dance a little bit." You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, "Oh, I'm good," or "My hair, I want to sweat my hair out," whatever. It's get to a point where when I did find somebody I want to dance with, my song over with. I'd be pissed. So I like line dancing because you don't need no partner. As long as you know the steps, you get out there and do your thing. And man, it's all good. So that's one reason why I kind of drift away from the salsa and the stepping. But I do plan on going back to stepping. But right now, line dance is my life right now. For now. Right now.
Tell everybody where you to the salsa joint. I said I couldn't get into the salsa because at the time, when I was about to get into it, I was married at the time, and it was too.
Yeah,
it was too. Hey, I was like, this ain't it, dog.
And stepping could be a little like that too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Smelling you and what you got on, your fragrances, and we face to face, and the music got us right. Then
it's all about connection. You gotta have that connection for y'all to be able to look good together. You ain't got the connection. I mean, it ain't then they're gonna look right, especially if you're doing competition.
Yeah.
One thing about stepping, they more cliquish than line dance. They got certain people that they dance with, and that's it. If they don't know you, they're not dancing with you. So everybody's it's really competitive in step because they like to dress, they compete with their outfits, they step moves. So it's different from line dance. I mean, we more of a family than it is with stepping. Stepping is more competition.
Okay.
Yeah, especially in Chicago. I don't know about everybody else, but for the most part, yeah. They like to get it in.
We're gonna have you tell people where you're from, and you just said it right now. Chicago.
Oh yeah. Hey, Chi-Town in the building. Chi-Town, not Chirac. Don't say it's just regular shots. Chicago. You know, I am from the hood though, but you know, we evolve.
Hey, Carlos, on your chat, do you see anybody? I see. Okay, they're coming in now. I was wondering if the Facebook had messed it up. Tequila Macklemore.
Sure.
You're all looking good. Thank you.
So we got multiple platforms. We got 24 people watching right now. We got Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter right now.
Y'all got a link for that so I can share that?
It should be on the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance page. I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna send it to you. One second.
You have to look it up. Yeah, I have to find it. So I got a question for you, John. What inspires you to do a lot of these dances? Because you do some nice dance. When I was in Denver, we was always following you because they weren't really hard, but they weren't easy either. You were able to do them. I like that.
What inspired me to do?
I mean, what made you? What do you see it at? You know, it's just you decide one day to get up and let me do this and listen to music or what?
Well, a lot of my dances just kind of come to me. To be honest with you, I listen to the song, and if I'm feeling it, and then some steps come to my head, I normally stop what I'm doing and get them steps out, so I don't forget. It's been times when I made dances in the bed. I mean, it come on to a commercial. I get up like, oh my God, I like this. Get up, Shazam it right quick. So I go ahead and get that song. And it's a time I made dance in the shower. I made back to sleep in the shower. I had the music. I had the music on. I said, oh, you heard? I was dancing, got out and finished the dance and taught it on my Tuesday class that day.
Oh man, it just comes to you.
Yeah. So I was working at Frito-Lay. I was working in the truck, and dance. I was playing some music, and I was dancing in the truck. So whatever I'm at, I just gotta kind of decide what I'm doing, and the creative juices just keep flowing, and I just put it out there. So
it just comes to you. Well, you have a great name in our industry.
I really go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I rarely make up steps. I go with the music. So whatever the music is, and I just, it gotta come to me. So that's what normally happens with my inspiration.
Keela says, John, you got a real creative mind. Before we go any farther, we want to tell all our guests here tonight that, of course, we got John Woodhouse Jr. on here. We're going to talk to him for a while, but toward the end of the hour, beginning of the next hour, we're going to get Joe on here to talk about Queens. So I know a lot of you guys are waiting to hear about that. We want to try to get as many people on as we can. So. All right, Carlos. Next question is yours.
How do you balance line dance and work life, like the whole? Because everybody don't know, like you have a wife, kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody trying to reach out and get a piece of John Woodhouse, and how do you balance that?
It's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. I put it like this: when I was young in my 20s, I was able to go out to every party. I was able to go out to every class, and now that I got kids, I got a wife now. My job is different. Well, back then I was off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now I'm off. I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it's every other week. I work 12 hours versus back then I worked 10. So now it's tougher now because I don't have time for line dance. To be honest with you, I don't have no time for line dance. I don't have no classes. And to be honest with you, even making dances now, I kind of do it just kind of stay relevant because I will easily get lost. Right now, I'm kind of lost right now because there's so many dances that's out. Everybody and their mama making dances. Everybody got groups. And it's back then, you could, a new dance to us would be 2 years, a year. Now, a new dance only lasts maybe 6 months, if that.
Yeah, if that.
It is oversaturated now. It's tough because how you know what to do, you know.
Yeah.
Now, the only way you would know that you have to travel. And I can't even travel like I used to because I don't have the time. I only get 2 weeks of my job. And this year, I used my whole vacation. I used for my events, they booked me, whatever. I used for line dancing. And some days I had to call off, even for me to make it to the event. If I'm not about to, who gonna call off to go to a party? So now my responsibility is I can't do it like I used to. So it's tough now. I only can do what I can. People want you to come out and support. I want to come out. Man, I mean, my family come first, then everything else. If I can make it, I can make it. If I can't, I can't.
Yeah, got to learn to say no. Huh? You
Yeah,
know,
it's tough, man.
You were talking about back in the day. I remember mine was back in 2014, Vegas. And we basically knew all the dances out because that was 2014. So we all danced together, you know, in Vegas. That's my first one. And now, like you said, man, I was at the UC Awards last time. I just sat there and watched. It's so different.
But sometimes it's good to watch. I don't mind watching because when you watch, you learn. To me, that's the type of party. I want to go to a party where I ain't never seen nothing before. So I could take it back home. Like, all right, this is what they doing here. This is what they doing here. You bring it back so we all could be dancing when we get together again. That was my thing every time I go out, when I go out to different cities, because everybody got a dance that's packed. And you be like, is this new? And like, nope, this is what they do down here. This was hot down here. And you pick it up, take it back to the crib, teach it.
Good to go.
So everybody get together, we all doing it.
Now you talk about traveling, the traveling scene. You've been in the game for a minute. What are the biggest changes you see between now and back in the day?
The prices.
Amen.
The prices. Oh, back then a party was $15, $20. A good party, 3-day weekend was $40, $50. Now is $120. I mean, 150, 200. You know, but it's because the demand is going up. I mean, we got to keep up with the demand. That people don't understand that why the price is going up, because they going up on the prices. We can't throw the party on $50. You ain't
and the expectation higher.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So like now they want to do something every second at a time they there. You know,
yes.
They don't want to do the parking lot parties no more. They don't want to do that stuff. They want you to be in extravagant ballrooms. And they don't want to do
gyms.
No one want to do that.
No more church rooms and stuff. None of that. No. You got to come out with the red carpet for them. I mean, but I get it, because once you experience that, and especially you pay that type of money, that's what you want. So my thing is, the more money you pay for what you get. I say it like that. because some people can't do it like that, and I advise everybody not to do it like that. Do what you are able to do, and then just grow from there. Everybody can't start up top. You got to work your way up. Everybody's different though. Me, I can't say that I was different. I was a little different because I used to be a promoter back in the day. So when I started, even my first classes I had about 60 people. And then my first event, I had 800 people. I did that because I had stepping, line dance, and house heads together. And I was trying to put everybody together, and it didn't work. It didn't work because the steppers like attention. Line dance is good thing about us. We dance to anything. We adapt to anything. If they play house music, we gonna create or dance or put a song to it. We gotta this is dance to every song. So we're not sitting down. So we can always find a way to still have a good time. But I had to cut all that stuff out. Yeah, it was one. You live and you learn. It was one big mess. I remember I had 550 tables, and I had them all reserved, and didn't have nothing for the out of towners. Didn't have nothing for the people that walking in the door. But first, and this lady walked in the door like I came in early to get a seat. There were no seats. All 550 tables was reserved. So she was like, I want my money back. I said, here, get your money back. I mean, so it was a lot of stuff that I did. It didn't make any sense, but you live and you learn. And definitely got that.
Well, we got some people over here on the side. I'm looking at AD. Anthony. Oh yeah, I met him in Vegas. Real nice guy. AD. We got Adrian Wood. Hello to y'all. Barbara, what is that? P. Wolf, Mark, good evening, everybody.
We got a question for you, John Woodhouse.
Go ahead.
So do you think the DJs are who control which dances circulate, or is it the community?
It's both. It's both. Because we don't know what's hot unless we travel. And that's why, like right now, it's tough for me to know what's hot, what's popping, and I'm not traveling like I used to. So now I have to kind of go for what I know and take requests, and just make good judgments. The community sometimes is they have a certain style that they teach and that they do. They're not doing everything. And the majority of the crowd now is an older crowd. So all that bad stuff, twisting and turning and stuff, they like it. They're not doing it.
Yeah. I ain't doing it.
I know.
And the older, I mean, back in the day, we was getting it in. Now, I'm getting older. Like, hell, I don't even want to do it. I'm not, I want to be smooth with it now and stuff. So I didn't gain some weight. So I know I'm trying to slow it down. But nowadays we are getting older. We ain't getting no new crowd coming in taking over the youth. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Let's talk about it, baby.
And that's really the problem, because I started in my 20s, so now I'm in my 40s now.
Let's talk about
who's in our 20s now that's taking pretty much someone that's taking over. We don't have that.
That's what I said. I talk about this all the time, John.
And it's for us to evolve and get some of them dances out. You have to travel, and then your instructor that's teaching you has to teach. And that's the only way some of that stuff will get played. And then the crowd, I don't care about the DJ. The crowd will let you know what's hot. They're gonna tell you, play this. You gotta listen. Because if I don't know, it's been a lot of time I've been at the party. Play this. It's like, you sure? Yeah, play this. All right. Dance floor packed. I'm like, dang. All right, let me put in my notes. Make sure I had this for next time. So I do a lot of homework when I DJ, because I can't remember all these dances. So when I go to a party, if they tell me to play this and this dance floor is jumping, I'm gonna put it in my notes and make sure next time I got you the next time, you know. But it's tough trying to please everybody. Let's put it like that. Trying to please everybody. Because
So,
everybody
like,
do the same thing, but they also want to do some new stuff too as well. So you gotta have kind of someone have a little balance. But
I say with like family reunions, remember the old folks used to run the family reunions. And then when they start dying off, we stopped having family reunions.
Yep.
So I feel like line dancing is the same way. Like if we leaning on the backs of the older people and they starting to age out, people got to start stepping up, like to become those pioneers, right?
Yeah, you're right. We need more Roberts. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said yesterday. Like,
yes.
Robert started in my class. I think he was 18, 19. He's 30 now. So where's the youth? We ain't getting. There's nobody walking in the door, and that's, be honest with you, line dance to the youth is not what's popping. It takes a celebrity. To me personally, it takes a celebrity to put it out there, and even then, they only trying to do just a little bit just to get by for the party. They ain't trying to do what we really trying to do.
No, not what we do.
They saying we got feedback. So when y'all talk, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna see if it's me.
Hello? Say something, John.
Yeah. You good?
I think it's Carlos.
Unless I could probably turn my fan off. Maybe that might be it. Something.
Let me feedback. All right. Well, we're just telling people that just joined us. We will be talking to Joe, Queen's husband, a little bit. So hang in there. We're just trying to get to know John Woodhouse right now, and see what his life is all about. You know, you were right, John.
So they say it still got feedback.
Okay, so let me get mine. Well, I can't go on mute.
Hey, mute for a second. Let's see if it works without. Let me see. All right, John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. You good?
Right,
What sound like?
All right, let's go. They say the feedback is with Mr. Charles. He's been frozen the entire time.
Yeah, he's been like that all through the whole conversation.
Okay. All right, so I'll keep rolling it. So what we'll the Robert thing, I brought that up yesterday. I felt like when the young people come in with this energy and joy, I was telling like when Brandon World came into the joint, it was refreshing. We used to watch Brandon dance. You know, you was a young guy, full of energy. And he was quiet, smooth with it, you know. But he was a young guy, and it felt good to see like the new generation coming in. But like you said, those people is like this. Is very few of those. It's not enough of those out there.
It's not.
And even Brandon fades out a little bit. So it's like we got to keep these people in and, you know, embrace them and raise them up and give them the support they need to keep it going. You know.
Yeah, but how we do that? How we get the youth, because it's out there, you know. So
I think it come to y'all. It come to the OGs. When these dudes come in, it can't be that, you know.
I embrace it.
It got to be like.
Yeah. I definitely embrace it because I be like, do your thing. You be doing all that jumping around and stuff. Go ahead, do your thing, man. I ain't trying to stop you. Go ahead. But we don't.
I feel like that's why I kind of created the lane I created, because the community is getting older.
And we getting older too. That's what I'm saying. Nobody who's gonna take over us. Because everybody coming in older. I'm just saying.
They're trying to figure out why the beginners ball got 1,200 people. Because people ain't trying to do all that stuff no more. But we gotta when the young people start coming around, we gotta embrace them and let them lead the way to get back to the old ways. Yeah, half the people on the floor got knee braces on, ankle braces.
Look, 20, 30 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
You know, life changing. They not trying to remember. The attention span ain't there. They can't remember all the dances like they used to. I mean, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, I love seeing the young folks come in. I think Robert, like I said, Brandon. I think Stefan got a young girl in her class. Whitney, you know, these younger people start coming around. Those are the people we gotta like embrace and encourage them.
It's kind of tough when if they surround us, like I said, it's an older crowd, and you won't see them out there doing it. But we also gotta allow them to do their thing too. Even if I know it might be crazy to see 2 or 3 people on the dance floor, but for them to keep them going and keep them excited, you kind of have to do that. It don't have to be like through the whole party, but you know what I'm saying. But you gotta give them something so they can feel like they're involved.
They saying the feedback is with me now. God damn.
Oh, so you had me get off, huh?
Well, they said it's both of us.
Yeah, now your video working now.
I don't know. You know, we still figured it out, everybody.
It's all good.
Oh boy,
We'll work through
it. We'll get through it for sure.
Marquis said, keep in mind the new young talent comes fresh, creative ideas that might challenge the traditional. Are we prepared for that? I mean, I get it.
Yes or no?
People challenge me every day.
Well, so the thing is, you have the older crowd just want to do what they know. Some of them don't want to learn that. They just want to come and do the same old 2-step, the same old light it up, the same. That's all they want to do, and they happily had a ball. They on the dance floor like it came out yesterday.
But I feel like, but what you said earlier that it was new dance would come out once every 6 months or so. And I think people would learn dancing still if it came out like that. But they're coming out every day. Like, come on. Like, so people get tired and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna stay with what I know. Like,
and I'm guilty of it. I can't be out here like I'm not doing it too. I feel like I had to do it just to stay relevant. Because I get lost. I would like, where John? John ain't make nothing, and I have slowed down. I ain't gonna lie. I used to make dance like Bernadette, like every 2 weeks. But now I done slowed down to like I probably this year I only got 5 or 6 dances. Normally I just have one every month, you know. But I done slowed down, and most of them dances collabs. Them they asking me collab, so it's not even like it's like my dance. Well, all right, let me make up something. But I mean, like I said, a lot of the older crowd don't want to do nothing new, and we do have a lot that want to. I mean, as far as challenging themselves, they do want to learn the new stuff too as well. But it's not a lot of them. It's not a lot of them. You have those that's like I don't care what come out. They learn it. They know it. It's a small portion of that group that actually does everything.
Well, Charles.
I can't hear him now.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the part that's cringy for me. You talk about the dance floor, being comfortable with the empty dance floor. It's something that just because see, me personally, I can watch it. Like you said, you can watch dances. I can watch dances. Right. But I know the general public can't. And everybody start getting in their feelings, start feeling all weird.
I've been sitting here. Okay, what is enough is enough? I've been sitting here 3 songs already. When I'm gonna get up? So and I get then then the new generation, or the ones that know everything, oh, he's still playing the same stuff over and over again. It's like, but like you said, it's hard to keep up. Everybody keep making stuff new all the time, and they want to do it. And it's hard to get everything in and try to please everybody at the same time. And it's your job as a DJ to make the dance floor packed, to keep the crowd jumping. And the majority of the crowd is an older crowd. Them the ones nowadays is gonna win. I mean, I try my best to try to cater to everybody. I killed on the older crowd. They should kill them. Woo! I'm glad he put that song on. And so the other bunch come on in and do their thing. And I kill them and then come on with the fast and slow it down. So it's, at the end of the day, you got to do the best you can. I just do the best I can as far as trying to please everybody. But that is probably the hardest part.
Look at Ray Too Cool said he started when he was 59. He just turned 80. He's not trying to do that stuff no more. I'm just keeping it real.
Woo! Man, what you be around even think about? I mean, that's a long time. That still had that passion. Because I ain't gonna lie, when the pandemic happened, it felt so good not to have no classes. It felt so good not to learn no dances. It felt so good not to travel. I actually enjoyed myself. And I ate good too. I was there too. I ate. Boy, the pandemic hurt me. Boy, I ate so good. I mean, I was active. My job, I was active. Now I'm sitting in the office now, chilling, riding a forklift, chilling. Ain't doing no classes, ain't exercising. Yeah, it's getting a little tough on my boy's knees now. So, but we working on that though. We working on that.
Who was the first one to hit you up?
Oh, well, you was one of them. They're like, John, you good? I said, you living good, huh? I said, wife feeding you? I said, wife ain't feeding me. I'm feeding myself. She ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm feeding myself and enjoying every minute of it. I don't even care. It's to the point. I don't even know this because once we start getting out and putting on clothes, because I was wearing joggers and stuff, once I put them jeans on, I said, damn, I need to buy some clothes. I can't even fit nothing. I'm like, and the bigger you get, the less sexy the clothes get. So, I gotta trim it down because 4X. I mean, I'm at a 4X diet, and man, it does not look appealing at all. I'm like, I gotta get my life together because
AJD said he's 79 years old.
Damn. Yeah, buddy, I want to be able to make it that far.
I said the OGs is getting older, and it's time for the young people to step up, man. We got to pave the way.
Where the young folks at? And we all old now. Where the young ones at? That's the thing. We got to get some young folks around here to take over what we got.
Yeah, and we got to embrace them. We got to embrace them.
You got to embrace them. You're absolutely right.
Bernadette said, welcome to the Broke Leg Club, the Broke Knee Club. Marquis said, John, how do you feel about taking requests from a group introducing a new dance, knowing they might be the only ones who know it, aside from a few followers?
Oh, I learned, well, now, I love requests now because I don't know nothing. Back then, if I would listen to it and I know who don't know it, so it's a certain time where you got to be able to put that request in. All right, they don't know this. At a certain point, you could be able to ease it in. I don't mind that. Nowadays, yeah. What you got? What you want to learn? Okay, I'll put it on. But because, like I said, so many groups out, and if it's a lot of y'all as a group, I gotta play y'all music. I have to play y'all music. So y'all paid y'all money to dance too. I mean, and most of y'all is new, so y'all don't know everything that we know. So I like playing y'all music so y'all can feel like y'all. I mean, y'all having a good time too as well. So I love requests, especially nowadays, because it definitely helps me out. Because there'll be a lot of times I might forget, and that song be on there. Oh yeah, let me put that in there because I forgot all about that. And sometimes requests helps me out to make the party great. So I like requests now.
Oh Lord, I don't even want to touch that subject. Somebody said they like them trail ride dances now.
The trail, what do you mean? The
Like the new, like the finna get loose jump, like stuff like that. Like, the trail ride dances is kind of like intertwining into our world, And it is what it is.
It is what I mean, you can't go wrong with it. People getting up.
They're having a good time.
Even non-line dancers now, they starting to pick up some of our stuff now. So you gotta be able to adapt. A lot of people don't want to adapt to it, don't want to change. They want to constantly keep doing the same thing over and over again. And it's not gonna be like that 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Everything has changed since when I started completely. Back when I started, it wasn't no new dances. It was all old dances. It was all old dances. You coming out with a dance, it wasn't a lot of new dances out. Everything was old, everything, and we was just catching up. And then I want to say right around 2014, 15, that's when it just started getting a little ridiculous. Everybody coming out with groups, coming out with dances. And now it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up now. But I like it because now you have different options. But a lot of people don't want to do a lot of that stuff. So
I think people that's new to it don't understand that the difference of I think it's a mental battle for the people that have been in the game for a long time. They're just saying this is how it's supposed to be, rather than just kind of embracing new people in general.
just come on. Right. Just adapt. We gotta adapt. Everybody used to a certain thing. Like so you eat pizza all the time, man. That's what I like. They're not trying to try no steak and no lobster and all that crazy stuff. They like what they like. And they might try it, and then they might pick it up. Okay, cool. But for the most part, everybody got a favorite of what they like to do. And the older we get, like I said, we're not trying to do all that jumping around stuff. Everything now is really slow jams. It's like everything is so slow. Like back in the day, we would just we would ask turn it down, turn the music down. Everything's slow. It's almost like right here in Chicago, we call it's V103. It's called Variety Hits and Dusty Smooth Jazz. That's what it's like. Smooth it out. We just chilling, ain't breaking the sweat, and just vibing. That's it. So you got to kind of adapt to it now. Everybody don't want to. I get it. That's not what's hot right now. I mean, that's what's hot right now. Is that? But
do you feel like it's one of those things where you need to adjust or you're gonna get left behind?
Yeah. If you want to still live dance, yeah. If you don't want to sit down, if you travel and that's what they're doing, you got it. It's almost like you got to do it. I have a lot of people that say, "Oh, I really don't like it, but I just do it so I don't sit down." What? Who does that? If I don't like it, I ain't dancing to it. I just it's for me personally. It's not even about the step. It's all about the music. If the music hits, if I like the music, I'm okay. You pretty much got to win with me. But if I don't like the music, I'm like, what is this? Can't wait till the DJ play the next song. Yeah, but I'm a music guy, so it's the song for me that hits me. So,
Mr. Charles, you want to jump back in? I know you got to look. We both got feedback, so when I let John talk, I put mine on mute. But I don't know if he can hear us or not. Let me just watch him. Or are you that delayed?
can you hear us?
Stephen Newberry said, "Jumping around, I can't do it. Y'all can have it." This is what I was saying. So when I came out with the beginner's bar, that was my whole vision of it. You know, Denicia always going live. I'm watching her videos. Everybody sitting down. Like, just play the stuff everybody want to dance to. The floor don't lie. So if you got a floor that's packed for 7 hours straight, I guess that's what everybody want to hear. You know, it's kind of one of them things. When I say everybody, I'm talking about the masses, not every single one of y'all.
Right. That's what about
the majority.
So you right, boy. You got them. Boy, I got to commend you, boy. You know what they like. That's the majority of your crowd, and you basically cater to them.
Yeah, but we can get back into dancing if we can tap into that younger generation. Even if you watch country line dancing, even when you watch the Asian community line dance, you watch the trail riders. Their communities are way younger than our communities. You watch them videos, them girls is like in their 20s and their 30s. You watch our videos, these women are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s.
But that's because that's part of their culture.
Correct.
That's part of their culture. When we started to get it, we retired. We about to retire, or they retired. So we find things to keep us active, and that's where the older generation come in, and pretty much from the 40s and up, they be like, all right, I can get to this. It keep me exercised, keep me thinking, and that young crowd. Our culture, we're not trying to. We party, we toss it up, we got hookahs, we're not trying to do all that. The younger crowd ain't trying to do no dance at all. And
that's not what TikTok say. That ain't what TikTok say.
No, I mean, you got some dancing folks that's out there, but for the most part, the younger crowd,
you got to bring them in.
Yeah.
But how do you make your class younger? How do you make your class younger? How do we do that?
How can we do that? We would really have to be into it. Like, I thought of an idea. Okay, let me go to a club and let me go out there. Hey, DJ, play this. We do our thing. They say, oh, what's that? You bring it to the class. That's one way to do it. But when you got like responsibilities, you got a job, you got kids, you got wives, you got this, you got that, bills and that. I mean, I'm just trying to stay above float and touching it to that that area where all the young folks at and getting out there like that. It's almost have to be your job to do something like that nowadays. So like when I was younger, if I would have had that mentality that let's bring younger folks in there, but now I ain't trying to go to no club. I ain't trying to go no lounge. I mean, I'm past that. Even if I go, I feel so out of place. It's like, they ain't doing no line dancing in here. You know, it gets, I don't even know how to dance no more, regular. Like, I still find myself kickball training somewhere. Like, what are we doing? So we have to have a young crowd that will bring. I mean, it's tough. That's the only idea that I had as far as bringing young folks to where we at.
I've been trying everything, like intentionally posting my class videos with younger music on it, stuff like that.
Well, I do all the trap music because I like all hood stuff, all hood shit. So all the trap music, I try to put it with. They like, oh, it's a dance to that, And they get out there and have fun, because when I be DJing, I throw it on, and they be like, oh, let's do that. They be out there looking crazy, but they out there having a good time. They're not engaged enough to like, let me go to class so I can really get this. It's not in their mindset to go out and do something different unless they reach to a certain age where they've been there and done that. Let's try something new. So we done tried everything. So now this is all right, what's next? Line dance? Okay, I can try that. By the time they tried it, we in our 40s and 50s.
Yeah, because you almost need younger people, because people in your class now, they don't even want to be an instructor. They don't even want to sub when you're not there. They don't want to give you a break. Nobody want to come up there and take your spot. Now, with the younger people, they would tend more to, from what I heard from other instructors, they kind of scared of the younger crowd, because those are the people that would tend to go ahead and start their own damn class. But I don't care. Come get under my wing. Let me teach you the ropes. If I want to take a vacation one Monday, you can teach my class on Monday. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I don't care.
Yeah. I will challenge some folks to be creative. Like back in the day, I used to I called it let's make a dance together. Because some people don't know how to make dances. I said, I grab 5 people. I said, you give me an A count. Now you give me an A count. You give me an A count. And put it all together. And we made a dance together. They get some happy. So now they be like, oh, that's how you make a dance. So we put it I take the A count. We do it in class. Put it all together. I've done that probably at least 5-6 times. And just so they can feel comfortable teaching, comfortable making dances, because I don't want to be the one doing it all the time. And then you'll find someone that, go ahead, you got a new dance? Come on, go ahead, you teach it. I should have to teach it and learn it. Come on, I can take a break. Come on, go ahead and teach that. So that's how I used to do it back in the day. I still do it today, but I don't have no classes now. So if I do have classes now, I want to do a workshop once a month like I've been doing, but every time I find a spot, they're kicking me out. So I am working on my goal, to be honest with you, I want my own studio, my own dance studio. So I ain't got to worry about having a spot, looking for a spot.
I had a rant post last week about getting our black folks. We got to get our own stuff.
We got to get on.
I'm tired of it, bro.
I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. It get to a point now because now it's because I still love it. I still have the passion for it, and that by people not coming to class, I can't find a spot. That, you know what I'm saying? It discouraged you to even want to do it anymore. So that's my biggest thing that I'm trying to do. I want to get a dance studio, rent it out, and so keep the doors open and then have my classes consistent, So that's what I'm looking towards.
Yeah, I did a project one time where I split my class up into 5 groups and gave them the month to create a line dance. And I told them first they had to go out there and make sure that there was no dance already to the song that you selected. And they didn't understand why that was so important. I was trying to save them from the outside world. I was like, listen.
So let me ask you about that then. So what if I got a perfect example? Finna Get Loose, right? Everybody do put that in them. I got a dance to that we made for our class. I had, like I just told you, had everybody make their own parts. It's called Class Get Loose. It's been out 7-8 years. Okay, it ain't catch on.
Correct.
Then something else. Then that came out. Now that's like the number one dance, right? You better play that. If you didn't play, that's the number one dance. So, I try not to step on nobody's toes when it comes to if people got to dance to it. Kind of just leave it alone. it's plenty of music out here to leave it alone. Not saying that, but also too, I don't know if the dance ain't been cracking like my dance been cracking, and ain't nobody doing it. Go ahead. I mean, at this point, ain't nobody doing it, so it's not like, oh, I gotta dance to that. Don't do it. But ain't nobody. If nobody doing it, I can't even get mad. Like right now, I can't even. I even try to ease it back in there. Let me just see. Just throw it out there. Just now they gone with it.
And I'm the same way. I get it, but the people that in my class don't travel like I do, and they're not gonna know. When they get that comment in their YouTube video, they're gonna get mad. So I'm just trying to get them to avoid that. Like,
well, that part too. It depends on what song they pick too.
correct.
They're picking stuff that we do on a consistent basis. That's different. But like in my situation, where the song ain't nobody, it's been done before, ain't nobody really touching, anybody doing it. There's somebody else coming along with it and make it. I guess I'm saying I'm cool with that versus always do your homework. Let's just say that. Always do your homework and just see what's out there, what's popping, and what's popping. Because if nobody's really doing that dance, and you got to dance to it, I don't. Why not?
Oh, you done started something, John. Now everybody going to research your dance class, get loose. Look. Now we gonna have to split the flow.
Hey, Carlos.
Now.
No.
Hey, Carlos, can you hear me?
What's up, Mr. Shaw?
Yeah, I've been trying to get Joseph in here, so he's on here. So we're just gonna take a quick break so he can go ahead and tell everybody about Queen. Y'all saw me. I had to get off. Now you don't see my face, so I quit. Y'all don't need to see me. Let me get Joseph in here.
Queen. We see the picture of you, but we don't.
I know. And I'm still trying to. There we go. You should be. There you go. I might have to go on mute again. Anybody see Joe? I can't see him.
Yeah, he's in here.
Yeah, he in here.
All right, Joe.
Hey, brothers, how y'all doing?
What's up? What's up?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You got the floor, sir. Go ahead.
All right. First of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Charles and Carlos for continuing with Sheila's podcast. I'm going to be as brief and quick as I possibly can. Queen Sheila suffered a massive stroke on Friday afternoon. According to the doctors, they have done everything that they can possibly do medically for Sheila. After consulting with her son and her daughter, we have decided that we don't want them to do anything evasive to hurt Sheila. So we advise them to just make her as comfortable as possible and let God do what God has to do. To all the line dancers and choreographers and DJs and everybody out there that have supported Sheila, I want y'all to know that she loves you all very much. This podcast is one of the most important things to her, next to the Line Dance Connection. It is her wish that this podcast continues. I have spoken to Mr. Charles about this, and maybe sometime next week, I think Mr. Charles and Carlos and I will have a talk and see exactly how they feel about doing this and continuing. All of the donations that have come in for the podcast have gone to continue to pay for the podcast. With or without the donations, I'm going to make it possible that this podcast continues on if Mr. Charles and Carlos see fit to do so. Each and every text that Sheila gets on her phone, I try to reply directly back and let you know that I do read these texts and the messages that come. Right now, her status is that she is still breathing on her own. She is still fighting. She has no movement on the right side of her body, but on the left side, she still can raise her hand. She can still kick her left leg. It almost looks like she's line dancing, laying there. We love you all. And you all mean the world to her. And I want y'all to keep line dancing. Keep this platform and all the events that go on across the country. Keep doing what y'all do. Although I wasn't a line dancer, I support line dancing because that's what my wife loves. And it's her passion. And I'm going to do everything I can do to help keep that going. When and if that time comes when she leaves us. So again, thank you. We love you. We love you all very much. And thank you, Mr. Charles and Carlos, for all that y'all doing. I really appreciate y'all, brothers. John, thank you for taking the time to come on and do what you do. Tell everybody about, keep spreading this word. I've been to a couple events. I've met you a couple of times. Love you, what you do, man. And I want to see you continue doing what you're doing and everybody else out there. As I receive information about events, I'm going to do everything I can do as Sheila has done. If she couldn't come, she'll support you by buying a ticket. So I'm going to do the best I can to continue doing that for Sheila. So y'all keep doing what y'all do, and I love y'all. And I'll keep y'all posted on what happens with Sheila going forward through Mr. Charles and Carlos. So again, thank you all. Love y'all.
How you doing, Joe?
And
how you hanging
in y'all prayer?
Joe,
I'm all right, bro. I'm okay. I got to spend 3 days while we was going through the hurricane in the hospital with Sheila, and was able to talk to her while she was still able to talk before she had the stroke on Friday. And she was Sheila. All she wanted to talk about was the podcast, what was going on, the line dance connection, and all I can tell y'all is, this was her baby, and she just talked. That's all it was you guys, and all across the country, and even those that took the time to join from other countries. So thank y'all for not thinking it was robbery to do this, but I'm hanging in there, doing what I got to do.
All right. Well, we'll talk next week for sure. Anything happens,
Okay.
let me know. I always let everybody else know. And I
All
appreciate
right.
it. I know Barbara's out there, and she always let me know too. So thank you, Barbara, for keeping
Yeah.
us up.
Yeah,
Because the whole
Barbara.
country for it. Yeah.
All right.
The whole country
I
is
appreciate that.
for it.
I
Appreciate you, Joe. Love you, man.
Hey, love you too, man. You know, keep doing what y'all doing. You know, I've seen a lot of the names on here, and I've been to some of these events. I've seen a lot of you. Didn't get a chance to meet everybody, but I've been to some of y'all events, and like I said, you know, I love what y'all do, and I think that the line dance community as a whole is only going to grow and get bigger in the future. And anything that I can do to help make that happen, uh, I'm going to do it. And you know, just let me know. Um,
Okay.
Everybody, you know, I'm easy to get a hold of. You know, I'm not going to turn Sheila's phone off. You know, I do turn it on at least 2 or 3 times a week. So anything that you send, anybody sends, or you know, whatever, I'll get it and I'll see it and I will get back with you. I promise. All right. So
All right, if y'all guys want to donate, the Cash App is up. Money sign
Yes.
the
Yes. Yes.
LDC, THELDC, or you can Zelle 813-407-1216. And like Joe just told you, all this money will go towards their family and anything they may need right now in this time, in this situation.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna take up no more of that time on the show. So continue doing what y'all doing, brothers, and I love you all. And I will definitely let Sheila know when I see her tomorrow as to what's going. Matter of fact, I'll probably play this podcast from tonight for her tomorrow, so that because I know she can hear, she can hear. Okay, and I'll read every comment and every prayer that I see on the podcast. All right.
All right.
So, all right, y'all
Thanks a lot.
brothers. All right, peace, love y'all, and
Love you too.
I'll be getting in touch with y'all very soon.
Okay.
All right, and Carlos, man, keep pushing that cruise, man. All right, keep making that cruise happen. That's the most beautiful thing I've seen. So, those that ain't got on board, y'all need to go ahead and do what y'all need to do. Get on that cruise because that's gonna be history right there. Beautiful thing. Love it. All right. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Peace and good night, my brothers. Y'all take care. All right.
All right.
Cool out.
You too.
Whew.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't want to do it
Get
first.
me crying on here, boy.
That's why I wanted to get John in here and find out about him because I know how that was going to be. That's why we haven't read out any
I appreciate all the prayers and the comments. Everybody that's sending prayers.
Yeah. And I do apologize, but I was trying to get him on the phone. I was trying to get him to log in. We had issues and but you guys handle it. I knew you would. I knew you would. You know, also, I just want to.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna thug it out.
Yeah, that's why we said. What did we say, Carlos? It's like the podcast knew she wasn't gonna be here because we had a hard time getting on this podcast today. A hard time, but we're on here, and we got John Woodhouse Jr. We definitely appreciate what you do, my brother, for sure. For sure. Carlos, where you want to go to next? Let's it ain't been that long, so whew, I know you.
Well, since Joe brought up the cruise, let's talk about the cruise a little bit.
Let's talk about the cruise, yeah.
With the cruise, we are over 2,900 people registered with the Line Dance and Groovy Cruise. Go to www.thelinedance.groovycruise.com. Now, I want y'all to paint the picture. I gotta, because some of y'all it ain't registering. It ain't registering for some of y'all. We reserved the Miami Convention Center for the day before the cruise. We're gonna have all 3,000 of us line dancing on one floor the day before the cruise at the Miami Convention Center. I don't think y'all understand that. Like, yeah, it's a lot of like y'all went to the UC last year. That was 1,000 people. We're gonna have 3,000. I need y'all to visualize all your cousins, all your line dance cousins and sisters from California all the way to Boston, all the way down to Florida, Texas, everybody on one dance floor. Then we gonna go back to the hotels, get some rest. Some of y'all gonna go out in them streets, but we're gonna go back to the hotels. And then the next morning, because remember, we got 9 hotels locked in. We're gonna have 60 buses leaving 9 hotels, taking everybody to the cruise port where we will leave Miami and have the most amazing sail away party of all time. We got all your favorite line dance DJs on board. John Woodhouse is one of the DJs in the building. And it's gonna be something for everybody. We're gonna have 3 or 4 parties going on at one time. Party going on in the club, party going on in the Lido, party going on in the atrium. You have to understand this is about to be crazy. Not to mention we're gonna have Chicago stepping. We got DJs, we got bands coming on board. We got comedians coming on board. We're gonna have a Greek party. So all you Divine 9 people in it, y'all just get ready. We're doing a military appreciation ceremony. We're doing all type of stuff for everybody, not to mention your regular cruise stuff, hot tubs, pools, and we're selling to our own private beach to have the biggest line dance and beach party of all time. And like I said, your favorite DJs will be rotating out, in and out, spinning on the 1s and 2s. John Woodhouse will be in the building from Miami all the way to the Bahamas. Go to www.thelinedancergroovycruise.com to lock in your spot right now. Whew, I'm tired of talking about it for real.
So, how many DJs? How many DJs?
We got 12, right? We got 12.
No excuse. No excuse for sure.
John, how you feel about it? You ready for it?
Hey, man, I'm excited. This is definitely gonna be off the chain. I'm just happy that everybody get together and do what we do best. Do what we do best. Line dance, have a good time, fellowship, meet new people. Just enjoy yourself. I can't wait.
So man,
I'm gonna be crying the whole first day. I ain't even gonna be dancing. I'm gonna be crying the whole first day.
You gonna be like, boy, sit down.
Hey, like
picture, man.
Come on, sit down. Because look, so us and all the people that's working the event gonna be already on the ship. To look off the side and see 60 buses pulling up with everybody, bro, it's gonna be. Just come and have a good time, y'all. Don't bring no chaos, no drama. No, have a good time.
Yeah, keep your complaints, the drama at home. Don't bring them on the ship. We ain't trying to hit.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do some shout outs.
So where's somebody?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, because it's hard to get hold of John Woodhouse. We gotta get some more out of John.
No, whatever, man.
I'm speaking from experience. Hey, name a place you haven't been line dance yet that you would love to go line dance at.
You said name a place what?
That you want to line dance at, like a group spot, somebody's event that you haven't been to, that you want to get to.
You know what? I've been trying to get to Kenny J event. I've never been to his event. He's been supporting, and I've been looking at my schedule, and every time his event happened or whatever, some case I'm always working. So that's one I'm trying to get to that I haven't been to. That I can think of. I've been. Let's see. Step for step. I'm gonna try to go to the event. Beginners ball. Come on.
Come on, we got some spots for you. You still got some spots for you.
Beginner's ball. I definitely could. I definitely want to go. I'm gonna go talk to you about that anyway. But we'll talk. It's a couple. That's the only thing I can think of offhand. But yeah, them the ones that I want to go to that I can think of right now. It's so many parties. I mean, there's so many. There's so many to be able to go to, man. You gotta kind of pick and choose, and then, like I said, everything's so expensive now. Jesus, a party. You think about it. Each party runs you about at least $1,000
easily
for the weekend.
$1,000 because you think about the event. Let's just say registration $150. All right. Then you got the hotel. That's $300, $350. You got your flight. That's another way. $350, $400. We at $700 right now. You got to where your car. We rent a car. That's $200, $300. That's $1,000 right there, and you ain't even eat. you ain't eat. You ain't sightseeing. You want to shop. You want to buy a T-shirt for your event. You want to, and then they be like, "Why you ain't go to my event?" I ain't got it.
And look, here go the vendor. And here go the host. Make sure you hit the vendors up. Hit the vendors up.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I mean, you got to have another hustle just to be able to go learn this. It's tough, man. I commend everybody for going, for supporting. But man, you gotta have some bread to be able to travel. You gotta have some bread. And like I said, back in the day, it was easy to hop on a plane or hop on a road when you by yourself. But now I got a family, I got a wife, I got bills. I mean, these bills don't want to stop coming, man. They keep coming, and daughter wants some, wife wants some. You know, she wants something. I want something. I want something too.
You know, I see a lot of people out there though, John.
Yeah, man, it's tough.
A lot of them be out there.
Right. I'll be like, man, you get all the parties. But most of the parties,
I know,
like more so in the East Coast area. So you can, most of them you can't attend to. See, I'm out west. See, I'm in Midwest. I only got Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland, Indy, Falls Driving. That's about it. And, ain't nobody throwing no parties. All them people out of the name, ain't really nobody really throwing parties like that. For me to go to like Philly, Baltimore, Miami, and I got to get on a plane. So y'all could drive 2, 3, 4 hours to get there. But I don't even like driving. So everything past 4 hours, I'm in the friendly sky somewhere. Anything past 4 hours. So yeah, it's rough out here, man. So I commend everybody to go to everybody's event to support because it is expensive.
Somebody just said that's why young people don't line dance. It's too expensive.
They got no job.
That's what I'm saying. All the people that's traveling is retired. It's retired.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This is their vacation. This is their vacation. This is what they do. Because they don't have nothing, I ain't gonna say they got nothing else to do, but this is their hobby. So our hobby is just a little bit. It's expensive. It is. You're right, young folks. Man, please, they really try to go to. You know how hard for them to go to Cancun, let alone try to go to Baltimore or somewhere, or Cleveland. Please,
those cities don't even excite young people.
No.
We going well?
Cleveland? No, I'm good.
I was telling people in my class.
Baltimore? No.
I got young people
Where
in
the
my
beach
class.
at?
I was like, I'm going to Birmingham, Alabama. They was like, why? They said, why?
Right. Even Chicago, ooh, it's too cold. And they shoot down there too. I heard they be shooting. They shoot everywhere. Like, come on now. Like Chicago, when you hear Chicago, oh no, I don't want to go to Chicago now. They out there killing folks. Like, come on, man. This is what we doing. So it's rough, man.
Drop that call us here. Like I said, drive.
Yeah, you get you somebody.
I'm driving the Bernard event.
You going in and out. What you say? Say it again.
He likes to drive. Carlos pick you up. He likes to drive.
Yeah, but I don't like to ride. I still don't want to ride. I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to be in the car for 4 hours. No. I can easily just be on the passenger side.
You got to come back too.
And I got an event coming up, and it's 5 hours. Now y'all pushing it. Y'all pushing it now. I gotta bring my stuff. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm driving to Bernard's event, and that's gonna be like 7.5, 8.
Nope.
Hey,
I commend you, dog. I can't do it.
that's how I cut costs. I don't like driving, but I'm cutting costs.
You're right. That is cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm gonna be bougie on that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be call me what you want. John don't want to drive. He too bougie. Yep, I am.
The thing about it, and DJing is tricky flying with DJing because you really ain't saving no money if they ain't trying to accommodate you as far as like your equipment and all that stuff.
You better preach, man. You better preach.
You ain't bringing just a little book bag. You gotta bring your stuff with you.
I mean, no. I don't even want to get into that. That's another.
So hold on. So what's more challenging for you? What do you enjoy more? Because you do everything. You choreographer. You're a choreographer. You're an instructor. You a DJ. If you had to pick one lane, what would be your lane?
Man, that's a good question. Because I like them all. I want to say DJ. Man, I can't even say, but I like making dances too. Okay, I'm going to say making dances. I'm going to go with making dances because I like the feeling when the crowd is out there doing your dance. Because even though I've been in the game for a while, win awards and all this, I still don't know if they're gonna do it or not. It's still we don't dictate what's gonna be hot. The people do. So I put it out there. If it stick, it stick. If it don't, it don't. But I like that feeling like, damn, they out there doing my dance. I'll be like, sometimes come on, John, no. I want to see y'all do it. I want to sit back and enjoy the feeling that everybody enjoyed.
Soak it up.
What I didn't create it. So I get the joy out of that.
Because if you look at the background, your awards, the people have spoken. They love you as a choreographer, right?
Yes.
They love you as a choreographer.
Yeah. So, and like I said, I don't choose the people, and like I said, people chose it. So I don't thank y'all. That keeps me motivated. Because a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to retire myself and just kind of give it up. Because I be motivating everybody else, and I didn't really have nobody to motivate me to keep it up. So, but the people keep telling me, come on back to class, come on back. And then when I see people making dances, that gets me excited. Oh, okay. Even though there's no competition or like that, but that gets me excited to see people creating dances and it looks good, and they get like, ooh. And then if I hear something, like I said, I just jump right on it with no questions. Like I could be in the bed, whatever, shower, whatever. I'm gonna make a dance too if I hear it.
So they're asking in the questions, do you make a dance? You make a dance for you, or you make a dance for the community?
I make it for both. I make a dance for the community because I know what y'all like. Majority of the crowd is an older crowd. So if you notice, a lot of music that I do is kind of old school, but got a little twist to it. It got a remix to it, a stepping beat, a skating beat, something that I like music that brings you back to the good old days. You be like, damn, ooh, I remember when I heard this back in the day. And then you put a little twist to it. That's what draws the people to the song. They got a good beat to it. Oh yeah, they jumping on it. So that's how I think I look for, not look for it, but when I hear it, I said, oh yeah, they're gonna like this. And a lot of stuff that I do for myself, I don't even care who does it. This is for me, and if you do it, it's cool. If you don't, it's cool. I mean, it's for me. But I do make dances for both, though. The majority of the dances that I do make, because I do think about, okay, I need to know when to stop making steps to it. Because if I'm like, if I know, I give them just enough to be like, all right, John, that's enough. And then I know when to cut it off. I know when to cut it off and be like, that's enough. I could go longer, but I know you know your clientele, you know your crowd, you know they're not gonna do all that stuff. So now I ain't gonna lie, I kind of hinder myself to I can't
you hold back a little bit for the crowd.
I do. Yeah. I do hold back. And sometimes I'll be like, all right, John, just stop. Because I could make more. But if you want everybody to do your dance and you know your crowd, they're not going to do all that, you kind of have to know when to stop. And just
a lot of people in the comments are shouting out "So Sexy." Everybody talking about that you did that with that. The right music and the feel.
Well, So Sexy. So now, okay. I feel like now I accomplished everything I want to do, and I could be able to switch lanes now. This is my first slow dance. So I said, I always wanted to make a slow dance. And I'm like, okay, I did everything fast, right in the middle, but never did nothing slow. So I said, I actually had this song maybe 8 years ago, but never found the right moment to do it. Until Darby was like, Lady D was like, I need you to make a dance for me for my event. And I'm like, okay, I know her crowd. So I'm like, okay, let me think. So that song popped up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it and just see what happens. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it's the song, man. It ain't even my dance. It ain't even steps. Like I said, the music is everything. And you find a music that touch you, that take you there, you win. And just do something that everybody can do. You got to throw some rolls in there. You throw some rolls in there? I don't know.
Kiki just said she got 75-year-old ladies in her class in love with So Sexy.
Thank
bravo,
you.
Bravo.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's definitely it's been jumping off So Sexy. But you know, we'll see what happens. Maybe I might put it somewhere over here if I get one of those, you know. But if not, then I just hang it. I get nominated. I'm fine with it. But yeah,
like we did our job, Mr. Charles. Walter Davis said, "Great conversation. I feel like I know John much better."
Hey, if y'all got some more, I'm
all about.
pretty much. You got anything else controversial? I don't mind answering those questions. I love those type of questions because people want to hear them. You know.
I don't think you be in that lane. I don't think you stay in that lane. I think you stay out of that stuff for the most.
Well, I stay out of it. I'm just saying, as far as when people, if they got any questions, go ahead and put them up while we here. Because once I'm gone now.
You know how hard it is to catch this man. That's why I said I don't want to go into no other segment.
And
I
look,
already know how hard it is to get you.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about it until Charles hit me up. I'm like, damn. I said I saw this. Say I was gonna do it, and had something planned, I said, all right, we're gonna work through it. Because man,
I appreciate that.
That's why
brother.
I have to put everything in the calendar now. Yeah, I have to put everything in the calendar now because my work schedule, my line dance schedule, my DJ schedule, everything is so busy right now. And I work nights. So I'll be sleeping during the day. So, and a lot of times, by the time I look at Facebook or whatever, I didn't miss a lot of stuff.
So we got a couple questions for you, John. A couple statements and questions. So, Demaya out of Full Emotion out of Cleveland, she said, "Don't discredit your dance, John. Personally, she said, I always knew that song, but never loved it until your dance came out." Somebody said
like
that the UC Star Award winner is. Somebody claimed you already.
Look. That's one thing I never do is assume that I'm going to win. Look, if I win, I win. If I don't, I'm just happy to be nominated. Like I said, I'm happy to people even just doing my stuff. You know, because it's funny. I don't consider myself a dancer.
Yeah,
I consider myself more of an entertainer. Like Puff
Daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
No Diddy though, but like Puff Daddy though.
So most important question on here. Somebody said, when is your next event?
Oh, here we go. All right, so let me get that a lot too. So my group, Triple S, we still a group, but we're not throwing no more parties.
Okay.
But John Woodhouse is throwing a party. So I keep you updated, but the plan and the goal is to have something 2026. I'm want to have something probably around April or May. I'm looking between those dates. So just kind of stay tuned for that. As far as Triple S, we still a group, but like I said, as far as Triple S, we not throwing no parties. But I'm still going to throw parties. So if you see something that says Woody Pop presents whatever, it's still Triple S, but it's just it's my party. So 2026, be on the lookout.
John got this thing jumping. We got 75 people in here. This thing jumping.
Yeah, we can't read them all, John.
Yeah.
We have to do them tomorrow.
We got Facebook.
We can't
reply
to everybody.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. Twitch.
And John, since you was talking about your dance, it comes the song of the Late Night Talk by John Woodhouse Jr. and how you pronounce the name? Cecily Green?
Cecily Green.
Yeah,
Cecily Green.
That's our new collaboration. That actually that's my latest one collaboration. Me and Cecily, Late Night Talk. Probably just came out maybe about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Yeah, so she hit me up and she had an event she was going to, and she gave me her part, and I put my part in it, and there we go. There we got it. Got a collab.
So which your collabs is you feel like is it like music artists do? Like you don't never have to get together, you just send a video, I did my part, you do your part, and kind of just then it just happens.
Yeah, how does that work?
Back in the day, it was hard. Like I said, we ain't had YouTube and all that stuff where we can send our videos or whatever. Like we had to get together, try to remember it.
Like we lost them.
A lot nonsense. I like to vibe off everybody else, so I asked them, "Bring me your part, so I can put it. So I can put my part and just vibe off you." Okay. Because I could be on a whole nother different vibe. You could be looking at me like, I don't know, John. So
yeah. Okay. It said two of the best. Somebody said your Bikers and Babes event was off the chain.
Yeah, that was the last one, and that was like right after the pandemic. All that was happening. I think that was 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, 2022. And I did say that was going to be the last one, but you know.
Oh yeah, that's the conversation we got to bring up. So your events was one of the events so everybody had events 2020. You were one of the first events that had to make the decision to pull the plug on their event and figure out how they was going to deal with this. Because what people don't understand is all the money and stuff that's allocated towards things and all of that. And the whole country was watching y'all event like, so is he going to have it? Is he not going to have it? What's going to happen? You know.
And we was getting text messages, oh, we're still going to have it. I knew it. Once they shut down the NBA, I was like, I don't know, y'all. We ain't nothing. Like, they can shut down the NBA. It's no hope. So we shut it down and had to wait 2 years. My only regret because I had to make a video and a post about getting your money back. Because, line dance, there's no refund. Everybody knows that. My biggest regret in making a video addressing their money back. Out of the 600 people that was coming that event, only 3 people asked for their money back. And I shouldn't have made no video for 3 people. So I'll give them their money back. If you want to come back, some people was friends of mine and just said, like, you already know the deal, but still wanted their money back. No problem. Here go your money back. And everybody else like, hey, we'll wait patiently, and when you had an event, we're going to come through. Appreciate y'all. So
Inez said she had her outfit laid out for 2 years. Thank God I didn't gain no weight.
Nah, I didn't. Yeah. I had to buy a shirt. I could buy everything else to fit, but I did have to buy a shirt. Yes, Lord. Yeah. So the goal, like I said, is the Happy Event 2026. Because the theme was, I don't know. I'm still gonna have the theme. Gonna be Kentucky Derby. That was the theme.
Ooh.
So I'm putting it out there so everybody try to bite. It's all good though. But the Kentucky Derby, that's the theme that I do. I always like to do when I do my events. When I theme, we theme. I spend.
All right, look, I'm gonna go back and watch everybody, see the names of everybody who watched this video. So if you drop an event with the Kentucky Derby theme on it, I'm calling you out on Facebook. I'm calling you out right now.
They like, ooh, good idea, John. Girl, guess what? Girl, we about to. I got something. Don't do it.
Calling your ass out.
I'm gonna go live on your ass and tag you. Don't play.
Oh boy.
See, I'm the young dude in the line dance community that don't care. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call it out.
Yeah, I try to stay back.
Yeah,
look,
you're right.
Look, I've been really holding back. I just a lot of stuff I want to say and want to do. I try to keep it professional.
No, but see, a lot of times I think it's the delivery, because I really be wanting to know. Like, so did you really come up with this? Like, what did you? Like when we had your boy Cole on here, I said, did you create Tucker? Because we already knew the Gangsta Slide was already out. I want to know. Like, I just want to know. And I wasn't trying to be funny. I really wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you really think you made this dance? Like so. I'm gonna ask those questions. I'm gonna be the person to do that.
But look, but the people will tell you. I had a couple of instances where people stole They stole what was the last one they stole? Back to Sleep. They just stole Back to Sleep.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah.
Took it, put it on another track, and try to send it to Cupid. Which
Yeah.
I know, like, come on now, Senator Cupid, because he was giving out awards.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
to come out with a hot line dance. This guy took my whole back to sleep dance, put it to his track, and said, "Yeah, I made the track." And everybody like, "Wait a minute, that's John Woodhouse dance." What? I didn't have to do nothing, man. They got on them so. Ooh, I love y'all.
Oh yeah, everybody. The cavalry came. The cavalry.
He ain't stood no chance. He took it down that day. That day, he like, he took it down. He couldn't take it no more.
Yeah.
The line dance community got on that ass.
Yeah, like your boy Skipper down in New Orleans. He tried to steal Teresa dance, the Warner Party joint, and make it his dance. Everybody jumped on that joint like, "What? You can't do that." So
somebody, it was some kids stole "Work It Out."
Yeah.
And I want to hit a little award for it. I won for it. This one probably mean the most to me because all people on the internet, I never read the internet stuff, but people telling me, "This ain't your dance. You ain't make this. Let them kids do what they want to do and this and that." I'm like, so when I won it, this was to me, that was just validation that who's the real creator of this dance. So this one probably brings the most to me because all what I've been through fighting, or just not fighting, but fighting the internet, which just nobody should never do, because you ain't gonna never win. Never win.
Yeah.
I done learn now, don't read the comments, don't get involved, because boy, you can get caught up in that stuff, boy.
Oh yeah.
Boy, so you can never win that.
I got like on my page, I probably have a viral video like once every other week. And I don't never look at the comments because you can just get lost in arguing with people that don't know nothing about line dance. You just argue.
Nothing, man. Hey, why you arguing? Like, but we like, you try to plead your case. You know, this is my shit. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah.
This is what we doing? And then, yeah. So when I won, oh, boy, that was the best feeling. I ain't gonna lie, low key. I did share a little tip. I don't, but I held it in because I'm a G. That's what I'm a G. Gangsters don't cry. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't look at nobody. I'd have to. It did one did trickle down. I was like, "Oh boy, we good. You know what I'm saying? You know."
Oh, hold up. There go Rara said we were already planning the Florida Derby, so get the little eyes up.
The what? You said the what Derby?
The Florida Derby.
The Florida.
Oh, okay.
Rara said
that.
We'll give you a pass, Rara. We'll give you a pass.
We'll give you a pass, girl. I'm gonna have to tag. Look, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back on my old post and just tag you. That's all. So just in case you forgot. You know, you forgot.
We family.
I know where you live at, girl.
Speaking of, shout out to everybody down there in Florida. It looks like they got another hurricane on the way. I'm like, sheesh.
Nadine, I think. Nadine.
Everybody's out there.
Yeah, prayers up to y'all.
Real.
Asheville, which is an hour from here. Oh my God.
Some people in the Carolinas just got power back this week. I said, sheesh.
Yeah.
Like
we were gone for a week. Yeah.
Well, you got anything else with the Charles for John? Let me read the comments. I got any questions because he's never gonna get them again ever.
Another year.
One thing say, get them on it and read all these comments. There's too many of them. They came out for you, John. A lot of these comments out here.
Look, I appreciate the love.
And then about Queen as well.
Marquis said fake news. I guess on the hurricane.
One thing we should fake news. It's probably gonna be best call us all the other stuff because this is like a special gas.
Yeah.
Have people keep coming on here. Yeah, because looking at the time.
Who we got next week?
Enjoy listening. We got Big Moochie, baby. Some special guest. He didn't tell me who yet. And then the week after that, we got
Big Moochie always one.
Jackie Bang.
So we got Big Moochie this week, and we got Jackie Bang week after that. So John Woodhouse actually did a collaboration dance with Big Moochie.
Yeah, we did it at the cruise.
Yep.
Who was that? What year was that?
They all run together now. I don't even remember.
Damn,
18,
yeah.
18, 17,
18, 19, something like that. Yeah. We did me and Big Gucci did the dance together. It felt that felt good to hear my name on the track. So if y'all haven't heard of it, it's called the Woody Shuffle. It is on YouTube. Go check it out. You know, it ain't too late to do it. So many dances out here. Look, it's never too late now. Never too late.
Yeah, it's a good dance. If you're looking for an easy dance to throw in there real quick at the beginning of your class, go ahead and pull that up.
Throw that in there. And people be like, John, you always make hard stuff. Look, I done made some gospel dances. What? I got some gospel stuff up there. I got some beginner stuff out there. You just gotta look for them. But it's out there. Or just hit me up, inbox me. Best way to kind of reach me is inbox me. Don't email me because that I've been, there's so much. Inbox me or text me. They're the only ways as far as you want to get in touch with me. And people, then if you're trying to be my friend on Facebook, because I'm already on my max, I'm gonna have to delete some people out. So just let me know you want to be my friend. I'll go back and try to delete people that I don't really talk to no more like that. So,
exactly.
But it's a lot. I got so many. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I got like over 1,000.
It's getting crazy.
Yes, sir. Big Moochie, baby.
My page.
Oh, Smiles. Walter Davis said, "What's your favorite line?"
You said what? What's my favorite what?
Walter Davis asked, "What's your favorite line dance?"
That's hard.
My favorite line dance is "Fan of a Fan" by Shantae and Brandon.
Brandon. Ooh.
Fan of a Fan, that's my favorite dance. And Brandon too, that what's the name? What You Need. That's my favorite by Sensitivity. They're my top two that I know for sure. I just really love. And it ain't even I didn't even bring up my stuff. I'm just
and that's crazy. Brandon don't even dance no more. I try to get Brandon pop in my class like once every 2-3 months to show his face. But like we need Brandon back in the community, bro.
Yes.
Like
talented
people
brother.
Don't
he
don't understand.
Boy got skills, boy. I'm telling you. And that's what drew me, because when I first started line dancing, that's what kind of drew me into doing footwork is Shantae, Ronnie Good, and Demetrius. Them was the three people that I was watching when I was starting out in 08. Yeah, 08. So them was the three I was looking at. Them were my crush. Them was the guy like, okay, I like their style, I like their footwork. And once, like I said, once I started getting more involved in it, then noticing like, okay, a lot of people ain't really doing all this stuff like that. But I still incorporate it in it because that's what I love the footwork. I love it.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Well,
fan of a fan, boy. Y'all go look that up tonight.
Fan of a fan.
That's what
I am.
It's the music for me. It's the music, and then when the steps go with it, I'm like,
I'm a realist.
Check that out. Fan of a fan, y'all. If y'all don't know,
when I watch them
dances, that's like my favorite of all time.
I can lay in bed and watch that dance. This is one of them dances you watch, you be like, damn, we don't dance no more.
You know when it's your dance, when you like, you know what, that's my dance. I made it. When your eyes is closed when you be dancing and everything, that's when you know that's your
yes. You feel it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Well, John,
I'm gonna text Brandon tonight. Hey, bro,
you want to be on here, please.
You said what, Charles?
You texting? we want to tell everybody, if you want podcasts, let Carlos and myself know. Because Queen had a list, but we couldn't get to it, so we just made our own list. And you came to my mind, John. I said, let me get you on here so people can see what you're about, a chance to get on here.
Yeah,
Carlos.
me too. I'm glad too. Like I said, I'm out work normally every other week. This is my weekend and I'm off. I normally be working, but my wife, she was out of town on the cruise and everything, so I was being daddy all week, and man, it was work. I'm just so happy my wife made it in, so she can, pick up this, help her brother out. Boy, it was some work, boy. Getting off in the morning, dropping my daughter off early in the morning, come back home, try to cook. Hard work.
Man.
You might got to get Brandon on here.
Yeah, that'd be a good look. You know what I'm saying? Get people, because his personality is so quiet,
laid back,
chill.
modest.
Yeah, I want to know. Sure, I know. I want to.
We have November.
Him, Robert too. Robert, get Robert. That's another quiet guy.
He's been on here, but we can have him back. Robert's on here.
Okay.
Yeah, we had him on
But
here.
we got November open.
Okay.
November is open, people.
Okay.
Call us at these numbers right here if you're interested. Let us know.
What do I get? Get some OGs that been in the game for a while up here, like Ziggy. I think I saw Ziggy here.
Yeah, Ziggy was on here.
What about Curtis?
Curtis good? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's all the knowledge right there. He got all that.
We have Robert and Big Moochie. Robert Johnson, Big Moochie. They talking about stuff happening in the 90s and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good to go back and get some history of this line there and stuff. Because like I said, I've been in the game for 16 years, but they've been in the game 20, 30.
Yeah,
so, there's a lot of stuff. When I came in, that's who I saw was Curtis. United We Dance, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I need the story of that. I know it's supposed to be a documentary coming out, but I need to know the story of that joint
Yeah, buddy.
Because I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm always want to learn about the past. I always want to learn knowledge. I want to learn what to do, what not to do, what gems I can take from you. You know what I'm saying, as a person that's been through this.
Yeah, that's what I did growing up. Because before I started throwing parties, I was taking notes. What not to do, what to do, how people respond. I'd be in the background. What the people saying. So, all right, this is what they talk about. This is what they doing. This is what they like. This is what they don't like. And you try to make sure you please touch everybody, but you still gonna have people complain. But it ain't gonna be as bad as this was a terrible party. You're gonna have that person.
Yeah.
People just oh, I don't eat meat. I don't eat lettuce either. I don't eat nothing. I'm like, well.
Exactly. You can't cater your whole party to that, bro.
Yep. Can't do it. So I tell them all the time, that's why I don't feed nobody. I do breakfast. But all the food, I ain't feeding you because you know what you like. All you're gonna do is complain about it's too salty, or it ain't got enough salt in, it's bland. You're gonna complain about it regardless. So you get your own food, hey. That's on you.
I tell people when we go do hotel tastings, they only cooking 2 or 3 plates. So it's gonna taste good when we taste it. But when they got cooking for 1,000 people,
this one side of this mashed potato ain't hot, or ain't got no butter on this side on that potato. Oh, this chicken is real crispy over here. Oh, this bacon is too light skinned over here. But I want the crispy one at the bottom. Let me get that,
Yeah. They don't understand that. And the hotels charge so much per plate. Y'all don't even understand.
Oh no, they don't know. They don't know. That's why you're wondering, why do I charge so much? Look, we're not trying to come out of our pockets. So we trying to break even or make a little bit more to add to the next party. So whatever we make is only going to the next party for the down payment to keep it going. You never want to be in the red. So
yeah, it's crazy. You brought up a good point on that. And Marquise, hey, you terrible for that, bro. We might look into that. We might bring John on. He said bring John Hunter on here. Hey, dog.
Yeah, brick. Why not, boy? You thought you had 70. We said I had 75 on that right now. Boy, you gonna have more than that, boy.
Hey, y'all know I love Jack personally, but y'all trying to bring that controversy on here. I mean, I can do it now. I might bring John on. I might bring Jack on my podcast.
That
I
might
don't want to mess up Queen Sheila joke like that.
Y'all gonna get ratings like Cat Williams. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Cause y'all gonna come in here with all that craziness.
Hey, Carlos.
Mr. Charles ain't ready for that. Mr. Charles.
Oh, they gonna be like, oh boy, I've been waiting for this interview, boy. I've been waiting for this. They're gonna be the
Tell them about your podcast.
So my podcast is on Tuesdays, 12 noon. And I talk all things line dance, but usually I stick to one topic for each episode. So this Tuesday, speaking of what John was talking about, is gonna be line dance events. And I'm dropping everything. I know I got a lot of knowledge when it comes to this stuff. I'm gonna give y'all the tips and tricks and the trades and the things y'all don't know about what goes on behind the scenes, but you think you know what's going on, but you don't. I'm gonna give you a little insight of that stuff, and we're gonna talk about that. That's gonna be Tuesday.
How do they get on there?
12 noon on my page on YouTube and on Facebook live. And I know you're gonna be at work, so you can catch the replay. Replay be up there.
Man, you know I'll be asleep.
You work at night, don't you?
Yeah, I get off 6:30 in the morning. So by the time I get off,
catch the replay.
At 7:30 at home, I eat, kiss the baby, bye, y'all go to school. Had a house to myself, and I'm in the bed about 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock? If I have to pee, baby. But other than that, you ain't gonna catch me.
You catch the replay. You catch the replay.
If I roll over like, oh, Connor's on that, I'm like, okay, then I'm gonna roll back.
Half of the stuff you already know, John, anyway.
Yeah.
We'll be dropping some stuff about events, and if you're interested in putting on an event, or you already putting on events, you're trying to make it a little bit more. I can give you some insight on some stuff dealing with the venues, the hotels, how to work the event rights, and all the payment processing. There's different options.
Do you want to do T-shirts and bags? And
yeah.
You want to do food? Yeah. You don't want to do food, or do you want to do bar? Or
exactly.
Bar? Do you want to do breakfast or not? Do you want to do that? Or then don't forget about, do you want to do decorations? Who you gonna hire? what not? You can't bring certain stuff in. Like I try to bring I bring a motorcycle in. You can't. Like I can't turn. Can I turn it on? No, you can't turn it on. You can't the motorcycle got to be on a display. Like it's certain. You got to go through a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. They don't understand.
Do a lot of things. Yeah, it's
some stuff require permits. Yeah, I don't understand. It's a lot of different stuff. Bro.
Yes, permits. Oh,
yeah. And every city ain't the same. So what you can do in Chicago, you can't do in Richmond. So it's different. Like you gotta. It's different.
Yes, sir.
Well,
that's
Carlos,
just what you need to do, man. A beginner's ball. I'm gonna call that. Hold on. I'm gonna call that. I need to do a beginner's ball in Chicago.
Oh, hey, listen.
What are you doing?
Listen.
What are you doing? Come. What are you?
Listen. You know I'm moving from city to city now.
Like Chicago, we got my venue that I had mine's at Tinley Park Convention. That building that I got, that's the small one.
Well, listen, I told you. That's going from city to city now. Don't get them too excited. Wait. I'm gonna talk to you.
I'm just saying. I'm like, what are we doing?
You giving him ideas.
That's I'm telling you, man. That's
2026, maybe 2026.
Yeah, we'll talk. We don't want to give them too much. You don't want to give them too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them too much. You know.
Sam.
But
yeah, I got the podcast this Tuesday at 12 noon. Mr. Charles said we going past his bedtime.
Oh yes.
Going to wrap this thing up.
Let's go.
I'm on the East Coast now. They don't start till 10 o'clock. I'm not used to that. No, we did the trivia and Alexa won, so don't worry about Alexa. We know he's gonna win anyway, so we won't do it trivia. But I know I do want Carlos to go ahead and give John a toast. Carlos.
Okay. Got my drink. All right.
Got my drink.
All right, toast to, first of all, Queen Sheila. We're going to pray for
Yes.
speedy recovery because right now, everything is in God's hands. They said they did everything they can do medically. He's in hospice now. So we all going to send up prayers, and we're going to toast to Queen Sheila. Also, we're going to thank John Woodhouse for being on here and toast to future success and everything that you do. Hopefully, you can add 20 more of those awards behind you to which the 20-something you already got. We're going to add
I mean, back there. I lost count.
50.
I lost count.
They back here. They back here.
Well, you can't even get them all in
John.
the picture. You know it's crazy.
It's about 2 plaques, 10 trophies, and I think it's 28 nominees. I did count. I did count if I got on here, so I know y'all. It was about 28 Dance of the Year for Work It Out and Triple ABC, and 10 trophies for collaboration and choreographies of the year. So,
I got one. Hold on, I got one.
Look, one of them broke. It's hard.
I got one.
Look, I got some that's broke. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been traveling with them. Shout out to Jenna for breaking my trophies coming home.
Hey, Carlos, did we have a drink?
I need some. I might just.
Carlos, did we drink?
I need another shelf.
Yeah.
Did we drink with the toast?
Oh yeah, did we? Oh.
No, we didn't drink.
Love you, Queen Sheila.
Right.
Love you, Queen Sheila.
Love you.
Got my lemonade over.
John, you have anything else to say, my brother?
Hey, just be on the lookout. I'm trying to do workshop starting next year. Also be on the lookout. I'm planning on doing a New Year's Day party.
Hold on,
New Year's Day party. So I'm should have that info this week or definitely next week of the location. But yeah, I'm going to do a New Year's Day party. And then I'm trying to do a workshop class every month. Try to do that again, starting in January. Also look out for John Woodhouse party 2026 and new dance. Me and Cecily, late night talk. Don't forget when we do the voting, vote for So Cecily. You know, we're trying to get another one of those in there. And what else? That's about it. Oh yeah, and traveling. Got a lot of events coming up. The first one I think is ATL. That's the first one in January. Then UC, and then we got a workshop with Janine in February. We booked. So when you're trying to get your gig, you need me to DJ or you need me to teach, holler at me, inbox me, and I'll let you know if I'm available or not. And thank y'all for having me on here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And yeah. Stay prayed up.
I'll just say it. You know, when you meet people on the podcast, you get to know them. And I love that. You get to know you a whole lot more, a whole lot better. And I respect what you do, bro. I'm glad when you said, yeah, I do it. I'm like, all right. And we got John on here, so that's great.
Yeah. Look, people think of that. If you all gotta do is just talk and say, so people think like they assume that you some big time celebrity. I'm not. I don't get paid big dollars for all this. Come on, stop playing. I'm just a regular black guy that line dance and put stuff on YouTube. That's it, and that DJ. That's it. So I'm easy to get along with. I'm easy to talk to. I'm not conceited. None of that. I don't think I'm high and mighty and all that. I know I look good though, but that's just who I am. That's can't get around that. But I'm just saying. Other than that, Dude, I'm the coolest person you can talk to.
We ain't gonna ask him to turn the camera around so you can see this collection of Jordans and the 100 Jordans in the background.
You asked, did you? Hold on. Let me see.
Hey, look, this man got a crazy shoe collection. Look at these Jordans. Look at that wall.
I'm trying to get rid of this side right here. This too much. I'm trying to. We going on to the next wall over here, but we trying to stop right there. It's a lot.
Because during I saw that during the pandemic, we were one of the DJs that was DJing during the pandemic, and he had the shoes in the background. I was like, what the?
Look, now that I got married with kids, man, I don't buy them like I
pair of
used
shoes.
to. I don't buy them like I used to. It's either either pay $200 for the shoes or do something with the kitchen. Or do something with the floor in the house. So, all my obligations now, it's totally different. I got responsibilities now and stuff I want to do with the house and all that. So, I've been lacking with my shoe game. I ain't gonna lie. But trust and believe, whenever you see me in the event, the shoes still gonna stay fresh. Just believe that. Just believe that.
Michael, George.
That's one of my hobbies that I like to do.
We want to thank all the people that hung with us today. Sorry we couldn't call a lot of you out. Tell everybody back tomorrow and read some of these wonderful events. There's just too many to read out. And we really wanted to hear what John had to say anyway. So that was good. So I think that's about it, Carlos. Right. Tell everybody next week, Gucci will try to get back to, hopefully we'll still have an update on Queen. I'm sure I will have an update on Queen for next week. And just continue to pray. And we always kind of end it with what she always says, that what? Love is no good unless you give it away.
Unless you give it away.
We're going to try to get, I know there's a female out here that want to be on the podcast, because we need a woman's point of view. So it's just me and Carlos.
Okay.
We're looking for you. Again, John.
Yep.
Appreciate everything you do, bro. God bless you.
Not a problem. I'll be back in 6 months. All right, Carlos, man. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We'll be back too.
Yeah.
All right, Carlos. I'll talk to you later.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Thanks for having me.